So happy to see you with so many energy since the morning. That's great. I hope you grab a good coffee. Okay, I see people eating. Okay. So welcome everyone. Very happy to see you here in this lovely city. I'm Serena from Who Doesn't Know. We are here today, in case you forgot, to celebrate the European Week for Weight Reduction. It's the biggest event of the year. I don't know if you heard, there was a newspaper talking about it. So you are very important people because you were all invited to join us. And it's very great to see a full room, finally. So yeah, I will thank many times today. I really want to thank all of you for taking the time to come. You cross countries, all Europe, and it's very good, not just that you managed to come here, but also all the action that you do in your victories. I know all of them, and I had the honor really to talk one by one with all of you. So it was very good. So I would like to invite with me on stage Hugh from Dublin. A big clap for him, please. I have to say that another big thank that I will repeat many times for Dublin for helping us to organize this event here today and for the great support you gave us. So I give you the floor.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dublin. My name is Hugh Coughlin, for those who don't know me. I'm the coordinator in the eastern region of Ireland. It's a shared service for waste and the circular economy. Delighted to be part of the steering group. We've been part of the steering group for the European Week for EWWR Awards for a while. I'm also honoured to have the role of Vice President of ACR Plus as well at the moment. And most of all, we're happy to be hosting these awards today. This week is sort of the end of an amazing week for Dublin as the circular economy hotspot. And I could think of no better way to close out the week than by showcasing and sharing some of the best circular initiatives from a range of sectors in our society, and especially around a very pertinent thematic in terms of textiles. I was looking at the website in terms of the finalists, and we have Germany, Northern Ireland, Greece, Catalonia, Monaco, Spain, Sweden, Hungary, Portugal, Italy. So, and many of those people are here today, and you add that to the people who are here for the General Assembly and for the hotspot, it really is like the Eurovision for the circular economy. So, just I think it's important as well. I just want to thank one or two people. Joanne from my team. Joanne, really, I'm up here speaking, but Joanne done everything behind the scenes in terms of hosting this today. So I just want to thank her very much as well. As well, thank you, the team, especially Serena. One of the things I come across with you is your absolute energy for this project, and really it wouldn't be happening without your energy. You just keep on going. So well done and keep it going. Okay. And just to finish, the hotspot had a motto: learn, connect, inspire. So I want you all to take that forward this morning. But most of all, I want you to enjoy this morning. So thank you very much.
Thank you a lot. You made me cry. So, as we said, I don't know if many of you, because this is something that is really for people that are following the EWWR since a while, but who is behind of this is a big steering committee a lot of coordinators. Some of you are here, and that's great. The action developers. Who am I? Who is this ACR Plus that was mentioned? Is an association of cities and regions or public authorities managing the campaign at European level. We try to do our best. It's not always easy, but it's 15 years now that we manage it, and not me. Many colleagues before me, they did a great job, and so I would like to invite on stage Françoise Bonnet, which is our Secretary General, to say a few words because she definitely knows the week.
Thank you, Serena, and thank you for being with us once again, because indeed the EWWR project started in Europe in 2009 thanks to ADEME, so the French National Ministry for Environment, and it was an idea coming from Canada. During 1 week, they wanted to raise public awareness about reducing waste, reducing our production of waste, and tackling all sectors, so not only the public administrations, but also the education sector, the business, and we see that, so a sector very important now is the circular economy. We try to combine our policy with concretely with the private sector, and also NGOs, citizens, so we have different categories. And each year we see, since 2009, that actions number are increasing. So I think that it's a good point, but it means also that we still need to raise public awareness about the fact that we produce too much waste, that we need to reduce, reuse, recycle, and well, if we need it, to put in landfill or burn our waste, but it's really not the solution. And so also I forgot to rethink. So we need to produce in another way. And I think that with the textile thing, it's really something that we need to push forward, because it's really the problem. We need to fight against fast fashion. And you know, every year since 2009, we have a theme that we developed during the week. This year is textile, and I will be glad to give the floor afterwards to Luca, the mayor of Capanoli, and also a member of the Committee of the Region, who will explain a little bit more about textile and the European strategy on textile. But so next year, I can also already announce that it will be packaging again. And I think it's really also needed, because you know that we have on the pipeline a new regulation at EU level, and we still produce a lot of packaging that are not necessarily needed. So yeah, it's just a little insight for next year, but we stay now in 2033 and with our 2022 actions, and I know that we have a lot of actions, and I'm really glad to see that we have also a lot of finalists coming from different countries in Europe, so it means that really we are a European project, and I'm really proud of it. So thank you very much for being with us today, and let's enjoy this morning.
I didn't mention it, but it's true, this year we reached more than 60,000 actions. So just to refresh your mind that you are finalists, 15 finalists plus one European special prize among 60,000, more than 60,000 actions. So a big clap to all the finalists today. It was mentioned, I would like to call with me on stage Luca Menesini, representative of the Committee of the Region, which is also part of the steering committee of the EWWR.
Good morning to everybody. Thank you. Yeah. Now. Good morning to everybody. Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Françoise. I'm glad to join the European Week for Waste Reduction Award Ceremony in Dublin today. And I was with great pleasure that I accepted the invitation to be part to the jury this year for the category public administration. Waste policy is a very crucial area for pollution reduction, and the policymakers and administrators promoting good and sustainable practices at a local level can make the difference. In the European Committee of the Region, we are working to deliver the European Green Deal at a local level for every policy area. We are competent for including waste management and the circular economy, because we know that to meet climate neutrality targets, it is essential to work on the ground and by hand with citizens. From a waste prevention perspective, circularity and the sustainable use of resources should be mainstreamed in every sector and production. In the upcoming years, circular and sustainable textile will be one of the ambitious goals the EU will work on. As a rapporteur, I had the chance to work on the opinion on the EU strategy for sustainable and circular textile that put an emphasis on waste prevention for textile products. First, it called for design for circularity, rethinking, to become a widespread reality. Second, it is necessary that the textile and the clothing products on the EU market are durable and recyclable, composed largely of recycled fibers, free of dangerous substances, and produced in compliance with social and environmental rights. Third, the extended responsibility of the producer will play a crucial role in helping the transition, as it has proved effective in improving the separate collection of waste and its management. Local governments can play a key role to promote the transition to circular textile. They are the perfect level to pilot waste prevention and management schemes, promote reuse initiative, and gather its citizens around the socially and environmentally sustainable projects. The involvement of citizens in this transition is crucial, and the local authorities shall work to raise awareness, promote recycling and textile recovery practices, and support separate waste collection schemes for textile. But above all, we need to act at the source, prevent the production of waste, and this applies not only to textile but to all materials. Excessive waste generation is the real elephant in the room. The current consumption model relying on disposable packaging must be abandoned in favor of a more sustainable consumption based on the reuse of materials and resources. It is with this reflection that I hope we can continue the debate in 2023. Thank you and congratulations to all.
Thanks a lot, Luca. So we are not starting yet with reviewing. I know that you are like waiting for it. You are looking at the trophies, by the way. I don't know if all of you noticed them. They were made by the Discovery Center here in Dublin, and they are kind of showing the sense of reusing materials and making piece of art next to so-called waste. But before moving to the main part of the event, I would like to call with me on stage Maria Lopez from MedWaves. So what happened with Maria? MedWaves is an organization that is working a lot on the Mediterranean area, and mainly, I would say some years ago, we started with MedWaves, and Esther Plus, we started a conversation. And we were like thinking about moving or spreading, let's say, the message of the EWWR. We sell 15 years of experience a little bit outside of the European border, because we don't believe like waste prevention is not European. We have to talk about waste prevention everywhere. So why not spreading it also in the north area of Africa? So like even taking all the Mediterranean area. So we created last year it was the first year. So the topic was on textile. We created this Euromed Weeks for Waste Reduction. And I will give the possibility to Maria to tell you a little bit more about it, and also to show you very interesting association and action developers that in those countries in the Mediterranean area, they are doing good jobs, let's say. You did a bit of spoiler here.
So I'm Maria. For those that don't know, I'm from MedWaves. I'm the communication manager, especially in the SwitchMed program. And now I will introduce the winners for waste reduction. So if you can move on. So basically, in order to put you into context, MedWaves is a center of international cooperation that works to establish a more toxic-free consumption and production patterns in circular economy. And what MedWaves was created with the Barcelona and Stockholm Convention led by the United Nations. And the goal is to seek a more sustainable solution to tackle these environmental challenges. MedWaves provides policy solutions with governments, and also supports entrepreneurs in more greener jobs based on innovation. And the SwitchMed program in particular aims at achieving a circular economy for the Mediterranean and changing the way goods and services are produced and consumed. So how did we came up with these Euromed Weeks of Waste Reduction? We were in contact with ACR Plus, and we saw the European Week of Waste Reduction, and we wanted to be also part and also include all of these countries that are now part of Europe, especially the ones in the southern Mediterranean area. So what the Euromed Weeks of Waste Reduction is an awareness raising campaign on waste reduction in this Mediterranean region, especially those countries over here. And it's to contribute and promote more sustainable consumption and production patterns. So for the main objectives for these campaigns, as it's a sister campaign of the Euro Week of Waste Reduction, it's really similar. So it basically recognizes the work accomplished by public and private stakeholders and by civil society in the waste reduction and recovery field. Also is to raise awareness on waste reduction, produce, reuse and repair, and material recycling strategies. And finally is to mobilize and encourage citizens, especially youth from 18 to 35 years old in the southern Mediterranean area that in conducting waste prevention and recovery actions. So the Euromed Weeks Calls for Action is basically to encourage young people to deliver some actions that are preventing waste in 2022, especially in the textile industry. So we will really align with the European Week of Waste Reduction, and this was to engage youth with sustainable and textile strategies. So there were 3 categories on this call. The first one was reduce, so it's basically reducing the impact on clothing, promote, and not throw to life in all of these clothes, but rather reduce the consumption of new ones. Then we have the reuse and repair, so repair all of these clothes instead of taking away or throwing them. And finally will be recycle and donation. So any of the action developers that wanted to be part of that could participate on one of these categories. So now we will announce the winners. Unfortunately, the winners couldn't come here, some issues, but I will represent them, and they also prepared super good videos that so we can see all of their actions taking place. So The first winner was Young Creators Ready, Set, and See You. This was from Tunisia, from the association's Horizons Arts and Culture. And this was an appeal for creativity of young people to rethink the way we are consuming textiles. So basically what they were doing is visiting schools to do some workshops with students and youth, also raise awareness. So they prepare some video campaigns all over the country so they can deliver this message of reduced churn of waste. And finally, they installed some donation bins all over the area so people can put all of their not used clothes there. So it will be sent to an organization or a charity. So now let's see the video they prepared so you can see their action.
سارة، أنا عايدة زياتي رئيس جمعية آفاق للفنون والثقافة. يندرج النشاط نتاعنا في إطار أسابيع الأمم المتوسطية للحد من فئة النسيج. أولاً بدينا بصنع الحاويات خاصة بالملابس المستعملة لتجميعها ثم فرزها وإعادة تدويرها أو استعمالها. ملابس وقع تنظيفها وتصنيفها حسب العمر وتوزيعها على عائلات المواطنين في المنطقة هذه. باقي وقع تدويره في أعمال أخرى. النشاط الثالث اللي هو اليوم التأسيسي للمدرسة الابتدائية الإسلامية. النشاط هذا كان الهدف نتاعو هو هدف تربوي حول الآفاق السلبية في حياة النسيج والمحيط، وأيضا تكوين المهارات التي ينجموا يدوروا التيشيرت هذا باش يصنعوا به أعمال كانت رسم التشكيل، ماريونات، النسيج، وإن شاء الله يكون عنده أثر إيجابي عليهم وعلى الأمهات نتاعهم باش يحدوا من رمي فضلات النسيج في المحيط. النشاط هذا ماهوش باش يوقف عند الحملة هذه أكاهو. الجمعية إن شاء الله باش تواصل فيه من خلال بعث ورشة لصناعة النسيج، اعتماد النفايات اللي باش تكون تجميعها من عند الخياطات اللي موجودين في منطقة البرقة، باش نخدموا هنا مواطن شغل للنساء المعوزات في المنطقة هذه.
Winner. So now let's move on to the second one. So the second one was from Israel, and it's from old t-shirts to reusable bags from EcoPeace Middle East. So basically what they are doing is get rid of these plastic bags, and they are taking old t-shirts and transforming them into bags that can be reused. So basically, they are visiting schools to show them how to do this procedure, and they are teaching students on how to do it. They are also raising awareness, producing some video campaigns in order to reduce the impact from plastic use, but also regarding the textile industry. And finally, they are planning to distribute all of these bags to grocery stores or other stores that can be also part, so they can increase their awareness and show the message not only in schools but in other places. So now let's see their video. The planet is home to a diverse array of marine life, but is facing a real crisis. One of the major challenges is textile pollution. Every year, tons of clothing end up in landfills or in the ocean, polluting our environment. But today, I'm here to show you a project that is making a difference. Welcome to the EcoBack project, a joint initiative between EcoPeace Middle East and the WIZO organizations, supported by Networks. Together, we have partnered with a local retirement home, fostering intergenerational cooperation and tackling textile pollution. The idea behind this project is simple but impactful. We are transforming old t-shirts that are no longer used into reusable bags. It's a win-win situation. We are not only reducing textile waste, but we are also creating something practical that can be used in our daily lives. Once collected from WIZO, the t-shirts are carefully prepared, cutting out the sleeve and stitching the bottom to create a wearable bag. The retired residents and young participants work side by side, sharing stories, labor, and skills. Once the bags are complete, we are planning to distribute them to local stores, schools, and community centers, encouraging others to make sustainable choices and reduce their ecological footprint. The EcoBack project is a shining example of how a single idea can have a profound impact. Through collaboration and environmental awareness, we can make a difference and protect our precious planet. Join us on this journey to reduce textile pollution and safeguard the future of our seas. Together, we can create a world where sustainable choices become the norm.
So that was winner 2. Then for winner 3 is also in Tunisia, and it's by Ascorp Cities. So basically what they are doing is that young students have the opportunity to know more about recycling. So they are visiting a recycle center, and then they are receiving some workshops in order to learn how to upcycle all of these clothes that are no longer in use. And what they did was super creative. So instead of just showing this workshop, they did a fashion show, and then they gave 2 prizes for the 2 winners, like most creative fashion. And they showed that on the video that we are going to play now.
I am Luna Budaya, marine ecologist and active member in Ascorp Cities. Ascorp Cities is an NGO with the main objective raising awareness about biodiversity conservation. Waste represent one of the most important needs that could harm biodiversity directly or indirectly. Through our action of the first edition of the Euromade Week for waste reduction, we would like to revive the textile reuse tradition in Tunisia, especially since many decades all the clothes are not discarded but transformed into carpets. Also, the second-hand clothing are anchored in consumer habits and constitute the livelihood for more than 200,000 individuals. Owing these actions, 3 activities were set up. The first one is a visit to a textile recycling center with young students to give them opportunity to know more about the textile recycling process. The second activity is all the clothing transformation workshop led by fashion designer. This workshop gives young students a space of creation. Then, a fashion show
was organized to showcase the creations of young students participating in this workshop.
And finally, the winner four is voiced up by Georgia in Jordan by the Jordanian Society of Desertification Control and Marine Development. And this was an strong awareness campaign that they did, and also they were training women in special economic situations in order that they can learn how to repair clothes, how they can take all of these used clothing and change them in order to create businesses and generate income. Unfortunately, we don't have a video for this one, but I left it to your imagination. So that were the four winners for the Euromed Weeks of Waste Reduction. And I would like to say thank you, ACR Plus, for trusting us and do this amazing campaign all together, where we can go beyond Europe and really give this opportunity to the Southern Mediterranean area. And I really hope we can do this for years on the future, because together we act and together we change. So thank you so much.
Thank you a lot, Maria, and I hope we are also live. We are web streaming the event, so I hope that our friends from the Euromed Week are following us. So congratulations to all of you. So that's the moment. But first, I want to do a little warm up, because I see that they are seated already half an hour. So no, before warm up. So what I would like is that you see each other face to face a little bit, since you are competing today. So I would like just to, we will go category by category. So I will ask just to the finalists of each category, when I call them, just to stand up to say hi, and all the others a big clap. So we see which category will get the biggest clap. I don't know. So we start with public administration and organization. So we have the friends from Germany. Give your costume a second all together. The city of Athens. You see your enemies, let's say. Then we move to business industry. All together, I have Axioma Solution. There are quite a lot. That's starting from Hungary, from the theater, yeah. The Oceanographic Museum in Monaco. There. All of them. Good. Then we move to the following category, NGO. We have someone from Region Calabria, Parejo. Passion for Other Festival from UK, Northern Ireland. And from Sweden, quite far away, we have someone from Atevinato. No. If they are following online, maybe they stand up in front of their computer. Then we move to the schools. So I know we have people coming from vast country. Acoustic panels from recycled material. Do we have someone? Yeah. You are hating me, right? You are hating me for making you do this. Yeah, it's fine. Mar de Peces from Asturias. Do we have that? Yeah. And finally, from Hungary, Eco Fashion Week. Do we have it? Finally, the citizen. We don't have many, but I know that Raquel Cardozo, she was supposed to come, but she's following us online, pretty sure. But we have for sure the Reper Cafe Italian, because I told with them, where are you? From Germany. Francesca Passeri finally also, she was supposed to come, but she had to cancel very late. But oopsie, a big clap for her. All together, all the coordinators up, and a big clap for all of them. All of them. I feel you. You're acting good. So, here's the moment. Few words. The agenda. I mean, it's fine. We think through that. We go to Slido. So, what's Slido? So some editions ago, we started to have this additional category because, as it was said before from you, this is the Eurovision of circular economy. So we want to let also people to vote. So we want to give you the opportunity, the possibility to vote your favorite action. So I see you already with your smartphone, but we will repeat the code. So what you can do is that you go to Slido through the QR code, or you go to slido.com. You put this code. It's 2485009, and you can vote your favorite action. So at the end, we will close. You already saw some description of the actions, but we will show all the videos, so you will get a better idea. Don't vote yourself. But you can ask to your friends to vote for your action. Let's say that's okay, that's legal and accepted. So yeah, once you vote, maybe we go to the following slide. So you see, like you can enter the code here, and then you can vote. So you can do this during the whole event. So take your time, analyze, make the right choice. It's like an election, so we start the big show now. So we meet the finalists. So we start with the public administration category. As it was said before, Luca Menezini from the Committee of the Region will give the prize to the winner. We said all the time, there's just one winner, but we are all winners. So I hope you will really bring this back home. I hope that coming here, having the possibility to meet all together during the coffee break, please talk, chat, exchange numbers, Instagram profiles, and keep in contact also with the other countries, with the other actual developers. Take also the time to meet the coordinators. This is a big moment also, and I really would like that you take it as it is, as an exchange moment, more than just getting the trophy. If you get the trophy, that's also nice. So just a little introduction of all the actions, if you didn't have the time to read the description that we publish on our website. Sorry if I will read, I know it's not nice, but my brain is already full. So the first one, give your customer a second session. The action focuses on the celebration of Carnival, which is a very important moment of the year in the Rhineland. Every year, as everyone wants to get a new costume, the old ones often end up in the Arctic or who knows where. For this, the local waste management organization, together with the Zero Waste Club and the local Carnival Association, organize a collection of costumes. They give your costume a second section. During the week, they organize a big exchange of costumes to spread and promote the use of second-hand costumes. Schools and kids were involved with the organization of an upcycling competition to make the most creative carnival costume out of textile waste and discarded costumes. We will see the video later. Then eco-fashion competition from Northern Ireland, Lisburn Castlereagh City Council together with the Southeastern Regional College. The action aimed to raise awareness of the impact of fast fashion, promote pre-loved upcycled clothes and textile as viable alternative, and provide free upskills opportunities to students and members of the community, inspiring and empowering them to upcycle textiles. The students of the CERC Lisburn campus were engaged in a textile upcycling competition with the challenge of transforming a second-hand textile item into a new item of clothing or accessory. The action consists also of educational talks, practical workshop, and the final competition entries were displayed in the local art exhibition center, the student campus. Finally, from Greece, the city of Athens and the waste and recycling department organized this action, consists in 3 days open to the public events under the name Waste is Out of Fashion. Let your clothes write their own story. The event, nice name. The event and the participants' experience was based on the 3 basic EWWR keywords: reduce, reuse, recycle. All activities were designed to address awareness and learning through hands-on workshop and seminar. Participating art installations, shows, and technology demonstration, as well as educational role-playing events, all inspired and guided by the circular sustainable textile beam, as well as by a creative reuse viewpoint. We have a look at the video, and then we announce the winner.
The Bergische Costume Exchange was initiated in order to bring as many people as possible closer to the aspect of the sustainable use of clothing, because Carnival is an important part of life in the association territory of the Bergische Abfallwirtschaftsverband. More than 1,400 costumes were handed in, and more than 1,100 visitors of all ages browsed through this diverse offer. These numbers show that this unusual exchange campaign for carnival costumes hit the right nerve among the population. By announcing and reporting on the Bergische Costume Exchange in various media, more than 1 million people were made aware of the topic of sustainable textiles. In addition, a competition for the most beautiful upcycling carnival costume was held for all schools and daycare centers. The new creations, made from discarded clothing as well as from waste, were impressive and received awards.
Southeastern Regional College has teamed up with the Lisburn and Castlereagh Council to promote sustainable fashion. CERC hosted 7 sustainable fashion workshops as part of Great Big Green Week for students, staff and the wider community, teaching various techniques on mending, transforming and reimagining old clothing. To top it off, CERC and the LCC launched a competition challenging students to take an unwanted piece of clothing and transform, repair or reimagine it using their new skills from our workshops. The judges had a hard time evaluating all the amazing entries. The collaborative initiative finished with a week-long exhibition at the Island Arts Centre, celebrating European Week for Waste Reduction, where all the entries were put on proud display for the public.
I see your face at the moment. Have to announce. So I will move to the public administration in the organization category. We'll announce the winner. I know it's hard. And so we will ask the winner to come to take the trophy, also certificate, but then we also have certificates for the finalists. So please don't leave. We also have time then to talk with the lunch.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
So, for the category Public Administration and Organization, the winner is Bergice Kostumenborg.
Thank you. So the press is gone. Congratulations again to the finalists. You could really saw that all the actions were quite good, very good. So it was very difficult for the jury. It was not blame Luca because it was a common decision with all the jury members. So please, he doesn't have a car, but don't destroy his car. So we move on. We go to the business category. So the first action from Catalonia. This action was organized by the Catalan company Axioma. They provide a circular textile service to hospitals by supplying the sterile surgical textiles for operating rooms, collecting generated textile waste and processing it for use. The service is fully traceable and the fabric used is local and recycled once it reaches the end of its life. During the EWWR, the action saved a total of 10,226 kilos of textile waste. Axioma aims to raise awareness among professionals and patients about the important connection between environment and health. The following on from Hungary, this national theater initiated an environmental awareness campaign to encourage the reuse of existing sets and costumes during the preparation of new theater performances. One of the tailors started to reuse leftover material produced by their costume warehouse to create unique theater relics for the fans and supporters of the theater. The amount raised from the selling of these products was used to support the Actors for Youth Foundation. During the EWWR, they also provided tips and tailoring samples to help people create their own remedied objects from textile waste. Then we move to Monaco. The Sustainable Fashion Challenge was a day-long event that took place in collaboration with the National Education and the Mission for the Energy Transition of Monaco at the Musée Oceanographique. The event included a range of activities, challenges, and workshops focused on sustainable fashion and textile design. The day began with presentation from industry professionals and influencers, followed by a workshop on creating, customizing, and upcycling clothing. Participants were also able to visit pop-up stores featuring national brands and designers committed to sustainability. The Sustainable Fashion Challenge brought together students, industry professionals, and institutions committed to sustainability in the fashion industry.
Unfortunately, in the 21st century, most hospitals still utilize single-use surgical material in every operation, which means more than 3.5 kilos of medical waste for each surgical procedure carried out. Axioma Solutions provides a new way of approaching surgical dressing for operating theatres and surgical staff by generating zero waste and reducing the carbon footprint based on circular economy strategies. Our reusable medical textiles are available to surgical staff every day, guaranteeing regulatory safety compliance and ranging from surgical gowns that can be reused up to 300 times to surgical protective gowns and surgical patient drapes that can each be reused up to 75 times. Axioma collects the surgical textiles used after surgical interventions daily, which are processed and prepared to be reused. We provide a traceability system designed to guarantee the useful life of each piece, its further use, and its distribution to the destination point. We calculated, throughout the course of a week, the impact of our reusable surgical textiles in 5 of the hospitals we work with in Catalonia. Axioma, reusable surgical material for centres committed to a more sustainable world. For us, and above all, for our children.
Environmental consciousness includes the will to minimize our effect on the planet. The employees of Katona József National Theatre of Kecskemét truly believe that we have the chance to build a flourishing and lively future. As an actress and as a mother, I feel that it's my responsibility to inspire as many people as possible to change their everyday habits, to protect nature, and to provide the chance of a beautiful life for the next generation. With our latest project, the main goal was to bring people's attention to the possibilities of textile recycling. We created special theater-associated items, such as handbags or makeup bags, while using the leftover materials from the costumes of our former plays. And it's a great pleasure to say that the audience absolutely loved this movement, and that's why we decided to continue planning other green projects similar to this one. We were nominated for this award. Thank you.
Julia Bliss from Eric. She was the category. We had a long chat during the meeting with the jury members, and she was like, I don't know. So it was not really easy. As you could see, the action were pretty good. But yeah, it's to you. Let's say.
I wanted to say a few words. Well, first, it's really great to be here, and as Marina just said, it wasn't all the really great jobs, and it was really like it took us really quite some brain space to figure out who's gonna win. But it's really, I mean, we are in a world that is grappling with the challenges of climate change, environmental degradation, so it's really crucial to acknowledge all businesses that do something to promote sustainability, to promote waste reduction, to promote reuse, to promote recycling. So it was really, really great. And we really honored today everyone who demonstrated exceptional dedication. If you saw the videos, they were really all exceptional. All the nominated businesses have really made significant efforts in order to win this prize. And if I had 3 prizes that I could give you, I really would do. But I think what we should also do is to extend our gratitude to every participant, every volunteer that was there, and everyone who really made this success. So even though I'm going to announce one winner now, I think you all won, even though you're not going home with the prize. So it's really my really, really very great honor to award this business prize today to Greek Theater from Hungary.
Congratulations! And so again, I really follow Julia on this. I really want to congratulate with everyone. It's very difficult. We have to say that this edition was special, I would say. I don't know, because when we decided to focus on textile, it was quite it was a year, like it was mentioned before from Luca, that we were really like starting to from the commission. There were some movement really to mainstream also textile ways to talk about it, to find ways to reduce it, and to really push behavioral change, not just among people, but especially on businesses. So I'm really happy of like this category also the other, but especially this category really focus on textile this year, because as you know, each action developer can keep any kind of topic they want. They just have to focus on waste reduction. That's the main topic. But the thematic focus is, let's say, a suggestion, just to give some ideas. But this year, more than 60,000 action, and I would say, I don't have data, but I would say, like I saw them, around 90% of them, they really focus on textile. So if you go to the website, there's a full database of action. That's very good. We will definitely do something. We will collect them somehow. I saw already some coordinator did it in their country. So it's very interesting to see that actually also the businesses they want to be part of the change, and this is great. Okay, so after some cries, some emotion, we move to the following one. Maybe just to say again that we are on a live stream. I hope everything is going well there. We follow some instruction from some coordinators that have more experience on this. So I hope everything is working. People can write on the chat if they want to support, let's say, the finalists, or if there are finalists on the chat, so that we know that they are following us. That's good. You can use social media, use the hashtag EWWR Awards if you want to put some pictures or just write stuff on Twitter, wherever you feel, to say that we are here and that we are having fun. Are we having fun? Yes. Just me and Paula here having fun. So the following one, we are at the Association NGO. So, campagna di comunicazione hai la stoffa giusta. Do you like my perfect Italian accent? The association FareEco organized this action with the support of the Europe Direct of the municipality of Reggio Calabria in Italy. They offered free workshops to promote the European Green Deal and a more sustainable lifestyle in the city. The workshop focused on reduction, repair, and reuse. As part of this initiative, the association launched a communication campaign to promote a circular and sustainable textile sector. The campaign included several activities, such as workshops for kids to produce fabric piggy banks, talks on vintage upcycling workshops, field visits to textile laboratories, eco-printing workshop, and presentation on the use of washable diapers. Then we move to Northern Ireland, Fashion Forever Festival. The aim of the action was to encourage people to fall back in love with the clothes and textiles that they already have and learn new skills to make clothing last longer. The festival included different activities, all of them around the idea of giving a second life to used textile products. The program was very full and addressed different ages. Just to mention some of the activities, a workshop for kids to make a bag with used denim fabric, a podcast about fashion impact on the environment and the benefit of second-hand clothing, and even an online tutorial on how to get to learn how to use a sewing machine by transforming an old t-shirt into a cushion. Then we move to Sweden, Red Textile, a way to make a statement. This action included a digital campaign where facts, pictures, good tips, short interviews, and material provided by the EWWR were posted daily to give a broad picture of prevention, recycling, and tips for reducing unsustainable consumption of clothes. The campaign aimed to attract people of different ages and social groups, and they carried out several interviews focused on implementing that take and give system in the workplace. Additionally, they organized visits to a sewing cafe and an aid organization that receives and sells used clothes and shoes. Finally, they also collaborated with the third-year class of the aesthetic program to organize a lesson on circular and sustainable clothes and to create posters with slogan and sculpture using textile.
continue working with marketing our beans for profile clothing.
And the posters are used in education in schools and in our international projects. Over and out from Sweden.
To announce the winner of the NGO category, Tad Kirakowski, is it right? Representing the European Environmental Bureau. So that's the moment.
Good morning, everyone. Voice is one of 180 groups across Europe that make up the European Environmental Bureau. We're delighted to be here today to present this award for the Association NGO category on behalf of the EEB. Voice develops programs and projects which are designed to lead the way in reducing waste and encourage more sustainable use of our resources. Through this work, in supporting communities, and through events like this, and the wonderful entries on this kind of event, we've seen over and over again how the power of communities and NGOs can push the conversation forward, encourage greater ambition, and when it comes to setting the policy agenda, both at home and at the EU level. For this category, the judges were impressed by the breadth and inventiveness of the entries, which tackled not only textiles, but addressed broader issues of sustainability and waste. The judges felt that all the finalists were of a very high standard, but one initiative combined a mix of actions and workshops, in-person and online events, bringing in experts in the fashion and design industry in what was considered to be a very accessible and inclusive event. So I'm delighted to announce that the winner is Fashion Forever Festival.
Okay, that was great. So we are quite relaxed with the agenda, I have to say. I really wanted to save some moments also for you to really chat, to talk, even with the coordinator, with ACR Plus. So really, we are, yeah, it's early, let's say. But I also want, so we now take a break. So there, I see a lot of food. We are against food waste. I guess we all share it. So you eat. If you don't want it, you eat anyway, or you bring it and go for it. You have friends, maybe they will be happy to have it. So just let's say a technical thing is that some of you will also participate in the lunch. After everything, we will have a lunch all together. We will have it at the restaurant of the hotel. Thanks to Dublin again. Really big love for Dublin. When you register, you said that you wanted to participate, you wanted to join the lunch. I need you during the break at some point. Paula and I will stay here. We need basically to know what you want. So we have the menu. We have to take note of that, and then we will give you some color card that are related to like green is vegetarian or vegan, gluten-free, meat, chicken, whatever. We have color cards, like a school. And that's not my idea, even if it looks like my idea. Yeah, I love cards, I love colors, so yeah. So just take a break, grab something to eat, and just pass by here to sign a little, to sign for the lunch. And the finalists, maybe, if you want to come to take your certificates, that would be great. Thank you. please start again. Yeah, we start again. Yeah. We are starting again, please. We have more prizes to give. More people to make prize. Please take your seat. You will have time to chat after. Please, everyone. I need just your attention for 1 second. I mean, no, for more time, probably, but this is important. So again, if you, when you register, or you told me wherever it happened, you want to come with us for the lunch. We need to know your preferences because the hotel is waiting for us to give them to say what they have to prepare. So some of you is supposed to come to the lunch and didn't come here to pick one of these color cards. You all signed?
Yes.
Right. So if you have your also the theme, is your last theme?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not coming? So you will have, as you can see, you picked your preferred meal and you have this card, whatever card you have. So when you arrive to the, we will all go together after the end of everything. You go to the lunch room and you just have to put your card in front of you and then they will know what you need. If you have food allergies, just let them know. And also about the Bloom Festival, we communicated that again Dublin offered us the opportunity to go together to this Bloom Festival. It is a very close. It's a very big festival about gardening, but not just about gardening. Apparently, it's also about sustainable food, Irish culture. So I think for some of you that maybe don't really know the country, it's a very good way, an alternative way to learn a bit about the country that is hosting us. So please, if you said that you want to come, you need to take the ticket. Otherwise, you can't really enter. So if you said that you want to come, you don't have the ticket. We still have some tickets here. So please come here even after. Okay. So the lunch is very important that you give us now. Let's say your preference, because otherwise they don't come for us. Maybe someone from Acer Plus, if you can bring this to the reception. Okay, sorry for this. We are back. I will do both. I will do Pablo. So, we are moving to my favorite category. I worked a lot in schools when I was younger, and I remember doing these sort of activities before knowing the existence of the European Way for Waste Reduction. Maybe with my kids we could have won something. Who knows? So we start with the Okay. First action from Basque Country. The student of St. George British International School collected old towels and scraps of material to fill in and cover the acoustic panels in the canteen. The student conducted an analysis to determine which area of the school was the most problematic, and it was determined that the canteen was the area that could generate the most noise. Once the area of operation was determined, they investigated possible reusable materials for soundproofing, and textile were found to have a high capacity to minimize noise through the towers. Mar de Peces, from a student in Spain, the original idea of this project was to eliminate plastic from the students' snacks, aiming for a zero-waste school. Firstly, as an environmental activity, a litter cleanup was organized on the beach with the aim of raising awareness among students and their parents of the problem of marine litter pollution, especially plastics. Later, each child brought a fish made with their families with recycled fabrics, and they were hung on the walls, creating several seas. When a kid brings a piece of plastic in their snack, this ends up in their classroom wall to raise awareness of marine litter. With the leftover fabrics, the pupils, divided into classes, made Christmas decoration for the school Christmas tree. Now we move to Hungary, Eco Fashion Week. The Eco Fashion Week is a 5-day-long program designed for 12 to 18 years old students. The program aims to raise awareness about the impact of fashion on the environment, promote the reuse of clothes, and eliminate negative attitudes towards second-hand clothing. The program included a range of activities such as demonstrating the harmful effects of the clothing industry, finding and learning about solution, experimental pedagogy, special events promoting reusing second-hand clothes, do-it-yourself workshop, textile digging, factory visits, and more.
Mar de Peces, a Sea Full of Fish, is a long-year program involving a community of around 2,000 students, teachers and families. Our original idea was to eliminate plastics from the students' snacks. We started the activities with a litter cleanup at the beach to raise awareness of litter pollution, and after that the school became a sea. So each child made a fish with recycled clothes, and now when they bring a plastic in their snacks, it ends up in the bank of fish of their class. Along the year we have also organized several activities. Families have created a bank of school smoke. We have organized workshops, and children, for instance, have prepared Christmas decorations, the feathers of the dove of peace, among others.
Iskolánk Magyarország délkeleti határszélén, Békés megyében, a Délalföldön, két egyháza nagyközségben működik. Kislétszámú iskolaként sok-sok hátrányos helyzetű tanulóval próbálunk megfelelni a kor kihívásainak. Igyekszünk elültetni tanulóink gondolkodásába a környezettudatosságot és az ehhez kapcsolódó gyakorlati praktikákat. Munkahelyemen, a Kétegyházi Márki Sándor Általános Iskolában már számos hulladékcsökkentéssel kapcsolatos témát feldolgoztam a tanulókkal, élménypedagógiai módszerek segítségével. Most a divatiparra esett a választásom. Nekem az a legfontosabb, hogy az információt minél hatásosabban adjam át. Ez a projekt az én motivációm arra, hogy megmentsük, újra élhetővé varázsoljuk a Földet.
The jury member is Noelia Cantero from the European Association of Regional and Local Authorities for Lifelong Learning. She couldn't come, so she sent us a video to reveal, the winner of this category. So let's see this.
Hello to everybody. On behalf of this year's jury, I would like to congratulate all participants for the very innovative actions and examples that they have sent. And I would especially like to congratulate our finalists. They all deserve a piece of the award. It was really challenging for us, for the jury, to decide the one that should stand on top of the list. We have a wider spectrum of initiatives that have either involved the local community or that have also engaged with the whole school community. We have learned a lot in the process, and we would actually like you to continue inspiring us every day with your incredible actions. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to announce that the winner of the category, even though, as I said, all of them deserve a part of the award, is acoustic panels from recycled material from St. George British International School in the Basque Country. Congratulations, felicidades, sorionak, and from me, well, hope you enjoy the rest of the event, and a big hello from Brussels. See you next time. Bye.
Very well done. How is going online, Virginia? Everything good? Yeah? Great. Say hi to people following. There are. So it was very nice. Thanks for the students also for coming, and thanks to the teachers also, to guiding them. I'm pretty sure it was a big teamwork. So we move to the citizen, almost the end. Dúo que se vienen buscar. The social community, dúo que se vienen buscar. I'm sorry for the Portuguese. I don't know. Counts on 17,000 members to implement environmental and social activities. For the EWWR, they launched the Bingo do Membro, translated means members bingo. They created a bingo card with 18 numbers. Each number had a specific sentence on recycling, and sustainability. They post 2 numbers a day on social media. To win, the members of the group had to demonstrate what the sentence was saying. The prize was different from each number, for instance, a voucher for doing shopping in a local market. Following one, we moved to Germany, Repair Café Dahlem. Repair Café are voluntary meetup in which the participant can repair broken things and on their own or together with others. With the start of the EWWR, the focus in November 2022 of the Repair Café of Dahlem was on textile. The peculiar aspect of this Repair Café is the collaboration with the association Werkstatt Dahlem, which organizes workshops where people with disabilities can find jobs in the region. The Repair Café has also become a model project. Since its establishment, many other repair cafés have come to be, establishing a network of different repair cafés in the region. Finally, UPSI, on Sustainable Planet, Sustainable Young. Impact, responsibility, creativity. These are the three key words that identify the action that the fashion upcycler Francesca Passeri organizes in Parma for the EWWR, with an action on textile circularity. Students were called to collect second-hand garments in the fabric, one of the materials that generates the biggest environmental impact. In order to also connect her action to the strong social impact of the textile sector, Francesca involved a young local artist, Sebastiano Furlotti, who produced a unique piece of art that composes the face of a young non-European worker, a symbol of child labor, a clear message in favor of equality against the logic of labor exploitation of the fast fashion industry.
Waste is a serious problem in our current society. 1/3 of the food produced in the world is wasted, while millions of people go hungry.
The habit of buying objects and not using them generates a great waste of resources and energy.
It's important to consider donation as an option for items we no longer use, contributing to the reduction of waste and promoting solidarity.
That is why we created I Give It To You If You Come to Pick It Up.
In our Facebook group, we promote circular economy, solidarity, and equality through voluntary donations, lending, sharing, and reutilization of goods.
In November of 2022, we launched the Members Bingo. For 9 days, each day, 2 numbered actions were posted, such as I recycled magazines, or I donated unused toys, among others, and a prize was awarded to the winner of the game.
This is how we are still fighting for a better world. Join our community for a sustainable future.
Hi, we're the reception and we welcome everyone at the Repair Cafe and we send greetings to Dublin.
Here we have leggings with a hole on the side and ILM trying to catch the meshes so the hole doesn't get bigger while fixing. Here we have an electric fan. Someone twisted the cable of. The repairman fixed it.
So I am currently working on doing a checkup on this laptop to get to the bottom of why it is so slow, and then we will see what there is. Main name is Rainer. I'm responsible for coffee and cake.
So on this coffee machine there is a spring that we have to clean somehow since it is very sticky, and then we will see if there is anything else to do. We believe that we are created by God, that every human being is endowed with gifts and talents, that every person with any kind of impairment is valuable, that we can achieve a lot together, that it makes us happy to serve one another. With the gifts and talents we have at our disposal.
Textile circularity is the key theme of European Week of Waste Reduction. It was a call to action for me, having worked in the fashion system since years. I signed up as a citizen. I wanted to do my best with my skills into practice. The planet is destroyed by waste. The mechanism must change. In accelerated time, we often forget the real goals. My action has 5 keywords: upcycling, arts, youth power, community, complaint. The process grows in an easy way. In November, during the week, I decided to collect denim clothes stocks in schools. People and Berto Fashion Industries helped us to collect materials for my purpose, which was to make a different artwork created by using waste textile. Inside school, we explained youth community the textile waste impact on the planet. We upcycled several items, but the great reveal was the idea to involve a young artist, Sebastiano Furlotti, to create his own vision of fast fashion waste. A huge denim artwork behind my shoulder, representing a Bangladesh child human face as a multi-vision scene and universe of circularity. I had a dream that a young artist told circularity, inspired by textile waste, towards a new green art shape. Through his action, young people have known that a high level can be achieved by using textile waste towards excellence. My action puts in the middle planet respect. It communicates the importance of daily action using resources that are still exploitable as well as talent.
So for this category as well, we have a jury member that couldn't come. It's Frank Bogovic from the European Parliament.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and distinguished guests. As a member of European Parliament and a member of this year's jury, it's my honor to address you today at the award ceremony of European Week of Waste Reduction 2022. This annual initiative is a reminder of the collective responsibility we share in nurturing and protecting our planet, not just for ourselves, but for the generations to come. We live in a time when the very concept of waste is being transformed. What was once considered waste is now being seen as a resource. We are witnessing the birth of a circular economy where nothing is waste and everything is reused, reduced and recycled. It is a truly remarkable shift in our thinking and our approach to sustainable living. During the last year's week of waste reduction, we have seen extraordinary examples of creativity, innovation and commitment to waste reduction from all corners of Europe. From business employing cutting-edge technology to reduce industrial waste, to school education, educating our young on the importance of sustainability, each entry has been a testament to power the collective action. However, today I stand here to acknowledge and celebrate the efforts of the ordinary citizens. It is their actions, often unseen but incredibly impactful, that serve to backbone of our fight against waste. We received plenty of interesting initiatives and projects from individuals and groups who have taken up a mantle of waste reduction in their daily lives. From home composting systems to neighborhood recycling initiatives, from zero-waste shopping to upcycling projects, your stories have been inspiring. It is now my distinct privilege to announce the winner in the Citizens category. The project has caught our attention not only embodies the spirit of waste reduction, and also demonstrates how a simple ideas can inspire community and bring about significant change. The winner of European Week of Waste Reduction 2020 in Citizens category is the Repair Café Thalheim. In a world where the culture of use and throw dominates, Repair Café Thalheim has rekindled the age-old tradition of repair. They have shown us that repair isn't just an act. It is a mindset, a commitment to resource conservation, a path toward reducing wastes. Their dedicated team of volunteers has not only helped in fixing numerous items that would have other
more good words about you, but congratulations. Well done also for all the others. Sorry they are not here, but I hope you are celebrating as well, because this is, I think, a good result also for all of you. We saw that the actions were quite impressive. So we are almost there. I hope you voted. As I announced at the beginning, there was this additional category to give a prize to. So I'm officially closing the vote. I guess Virginia is taking care of everything. We will receive the final winner, let's say, in a bit. We close with the official last category of the EWWR. For this, I'm calling my Bureau Secretary General François Goulet with me to call on stage the winners and to give them the prize. No, they come and they will take the word.
So for this special prize, so the European special prize, I'm really happy to give it to the winner because it is a prize dedicated to collaboration. You know, we spoke a lot about collaboration those days with the hotspot on circular economy, and this prize is awarding a project, an action, connecting the dots. I mean, connecting different European countries. And so for that, I'm really happy to announce that I will discover it with you. So it's great. It's the Euro-region Pyrenees Mediterranean.
We are very honored to be here today. Thank you again for the organization for this wonderful, let's say, program. We represent the Eurasian Mediterranean. We are indeed on the frontier between France and Spain, but we are especially a European institution gathered by three regional governments. Regional Occitanie, for those who know, on the south of France. And on my left side, the government of Balearic Islands, which is representative of the General Direction of Environmental Issues and Circular Economy, Sebastián Sanso. On the end side, the director of the Catalonian Agency of Waste, representing the Catalan government, and our project I will present shortly right now with this leader project from the Shires, Maria Sur. Why we are here is because our cooperation policy, we exist from 20 years, where we are really a representation of what Europe wants. That means cooperation in all the aspects, and the aspect of waste, reuse, recycling is one of our three government major issues. But more than this, we decided during the COVID crisis to launch a fund of 1 million euros for all the resilient projects we have in our three regions, 50 million inhabitants, and one of the first regions in Europe. And we have the chance to help and to launch and to support the project Eurotextile with 5 stakeholders or NGOs, 2 NGOs specialized in economy and social economy, Fundació Ixai in Balearic Island and Fundació Solidars in Catalonia, but also all the value-added chain of textile. That means the cluster of fashion of Catalonia, and also all the companies of the social sector and the textile sector in Occitania. And the objective of the project was first to build bridges between our three regions, to find some pilot projects to launch integration of workers and people seeking jobs in each regions using textile reuse and recycling, and also using the innovating aspect of the mode, the fashion, and young stylists that work on this project. The next step is to hope to have another project at the European level, which perhaps from Galicia, from Asturias, we go from Germany. The idea is to spread the idea of cooperation. Right now, nowadays, the cooperation is stronger and have, let's say, best results when we are together than alone. And thank you again, because we have a lot of good ideas here today. So perhaps we will benefit from networking. Why not to Maria, to have another good project on the future. So thanks again on the name of the Swiss government and of Eurotextile stakeholders. It's really an honor to be here.
Great, thanks a lot. So we are reaching the end. We just missed, do we have a winner for the additional category? One winner. Last year we had 2. One clear winner. Okay. So I call back with me my friend Yuk. Join me. And I give you the envelope. We'll discover it together.
So a bit like the Eurovision, we have a public vote.
Yeah.
And the winner is with 48% of the vote, and there was nearly 3,000 votes, Malta Basics.
So congratulations to everyone. I think if I'm not forgetting something we have to do, I think we reached the end. You know? Yes. So it's the moment of the thanks. So we are gonna cry. No. So I really want to thank. I would have loved to make a list, but then yesterday night we ended up, thanks following you, we ended up at the Guinness storehouse. So when we went back home, it was too late. I have all the names in mind, but I will avoid telling really the text one by one. But yeah, of course, I want to thank all the finalists for coming that came here, but also the ones that couldn't make it, because I know we talked a lot and they were really finding a way to come. As you all well know, the EWWR is a self-funded campaign. We have a steering committee that is supporting all these activities, which is great. We try the best, but yeah, we couldn't, let's say, pay the travel for everyone. You, the finalists, you know, you will get a reimbursed, so I hope this will help you. We are very happy at ESR Plus that we managed to find this, let's say, budget. So thanks a lot to the finalists. Thanks a lot to the action developers. There are some that are following us, even if you didn't reach the finals and the ceremony. It was very good. We discussed a lot with the jury of all the good actions that were nominated by the coordinators. I want to thank my lovely coordinators. A big clap to them as well, because it's a very big family, I have to say. We are a lot. All of them really work hard, local, regional level, also national level. It's great to have their support, because as you could see, I cannot really speak Portuguese, German, and it's tricky to reach the people there. So they really go over the language barrier. They help us also in understanding the culture and to finding the best way to promote this message, which is quite clear. We don't want waste. We try to get rid of it before preventing it. I want to thank ESR Plus team for being here to support every day. Virginia, Paula, there's we have the photographer. These are no creepy people. These are ESR Plus people. They took care today. They help us a lot. We will also share with you the pictures on social media. And a big thank also for Dublin, to Hugh, all this team, to Joanne for supporting us. They invited us. We were very happy to come here, and it was amazing to join this event as well with the Circular Economy Hotspot. We had the opportunity to really meet people that are making the change. And this is something, you know, when you work a lot behind your computer, sometimes you miss why you're doing it. So it's fine. It's very cool to see people that are actually on the ground and they are working hard to make this happen.
And a big clap to Serena.
Practical things. Now we go for our lunch. We have time for pictures because it's quite the time. We start the lunch at 12:30. So we have time for the pictures. If you want, I don't know, picture with Paula, for example, you can have her. She's there happy to take a picture with you, or with the roll-up. That's I didn't mention that. I guess you saw it. It's the new poster for the 2023 edition, which will focus on packaging. After lunch, the coordinators will meet. We will start talking, brainstorming on the new topic to find new ways to communicate it, to promote it. Francois said it already that this topic was already selected years ago, but it's still quite a key topic to focus on. So we will have our meeting, and after the lunch, everyone that has the ticket for the Bloom Festival, you have a bus just in front of the hotel. There are all the time buses going and coming back. So you can you have the ticket, so you can go on the bus. It's for free. It will bring you to this amazing festival. Feel free to go together and to chat, to keep, exchanging ideas, inspirations. The coordinators, we will join you also later. So we will find you at some point. We can grab a beer together, a Guinness, apparently. That's what I have to say. And so, yeah, thanks a lot also for the people joining us online. And I guess it's all. Thank you.